Hi everyone, and thank you for tuning in to another episode on iMaster Health. My name is Amanda, and today we will be performing a seated flexibility session. It's always great to incorporate flexibility exercises into your physical activity routine. This helps to improve blood circulation, and it can also bring nutrients to our joints to help improve joint health. Also does help with relieving muscle tension and stress. The first exercise we're going to do is called a head tilt. So you're going to be seated in your chair, feet are planted on the ground, and you can just rest your hands on your thighs. Relax your shoulders, you can roll them out a little bit before we get started, and keep your neck muscles relaxed, but they're going to be stacked on top of each other. Now we're going to take a breath in. Now exhale that breath. Slowly drop your chin towards your chest. You should feel this stretch in the back of your neck and in your upper back. Now I want you to inhale, come back to center. And now exhale and tilt your head to the right, bringing your right ear towards your right shoulder. Make sure you're still directing your gaze in front of you. You can also bring your right hand over and just gently place it on the left side of your head to help with this stretch. You're going to feel this stretch in the left side of your neck, right here. Now inhale, rise to center. Exhale, drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Make sure your shoulders are still aligned. We're not moving those and we're still looking forward. Now you're feeling the stretch in the right side of your neck. Again, perform this very slowly and very controlled. This head tilt stretch really helps with loosening up any tight neck muscles, and it can also help to alleviate a tension headache. Now I want you to inhale and come back to center. Let's roll out our shoulders a little bit. Great work. Our next stretch we will perform is called a seated knee to chest. I want you to come to the edge of your chair and keep your feet planted on the ground. We're going to start with our right foot. So I want you to bring your right leg off of the ground. We're going to grab our right knee with both of our hands and we're going to hug our knee towards our chest. Keep your back straight, your shoulders are down and also pushed back. We're keeping our elbows into our side. To increase this stretch, I want you to bring your knee to your chest a little bit more, bending at your elbows, bringing your hands closer to your chest. Make sure your spine is lengthened here. And you're going to go until you feel a stretch in your right hip and glutes and hamstring as well. This stretch is great for lengthening our rectus spinae, which is one of the deep muscles in our back. Okay, now I want you to lower that foot to the ground and we're going to perform the same thing with our left foot. So grab our left knee, elevate that foot off the ground and hug it towards your chest. You can keep your foot relaxed. Always make sure that you keep a straight back. Breathe this movement again. Go until you feel a stretch in your hamstring and your glutes of the left-hand side. This stretch is also really great for helping us flatten and stabilize our lower pelvis. So we're holding this for around 10 to 30 seconds. And you can lower that foot to the ground. Great work, team. Now I just want you to scooch back a little bit so you're in the middle of your chair. There's still space behind you between your back and the back of the chair. We're going to perform a overhead side stretch. Starting with our right hand, we can keep our left hand just on our left thigh, or if you have an armchair, it could be resting on there. Inhale, bring your right arm up over your head. I want you to stretch that arm to the ceiling, elongate your spine. Now exhale, we're gonna bend to the left. Try to direct your gaze up at your arm. Breathe through this movement. Go as far to the left as you can. Gonna feel the stretch in our side or in our abdomen right here on our right hand side. Continue looking up at your arm. You can exhale, try to go a little further in this stretch. Now I want you to inhale, reach up to the sky and lower that arm to the ground. Exhale that breath. Now we're going to do the same thing on our left hand side. So inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean to the right. Direct your gaze to your arm. The stretch is really great for spinal mobility. Also helps to stretch our upper back, and it's good for posture as well. Breathe through this movement. And rise up. Inhale. Lower that arm to your thigh. Great work, everyone. Our next exercise we will be performing is called a figure 4 stretch. So I want you to scooch to the edge of your chair now, and your feet are shoulder width apart, planted into the ground. We're going to bring our right foot on top of our left knee, and we want our knee and our foot to be aligned. We're going to place our hands onto one on our foot, one on our knee, and we're going to lean forward just at our hips until you feel a stretch in your right hip and glutes here. Stay relaxed during this exercise and keep your neck and your back aligned. You can gaze forward. Breathe through this movement. It's always great to practice pursed lip breathing throughout these stretches. It really helps to get that air out of your lungs. Now we're going to inhale, rise to center very slowly, and drop that foot to the ground. We're going to perform the same thing with our left foot. Bring that left foot on top of your right knee, and you're going to place your hand on your right foot and your left hand on your left knee. Again, hinging at our hips, not at our back. We're hinging at our hips. Go forward, keep your elbows in, keep your shoulders back, and neck and back are aligned. Breathe through this movement. Go until you feel a stretch in your left hip and left glutes now. This stretch is great for opening up our hips. It's also great for targeting our glutes. Specifically, we're targeting our gluteus medius, which is actually a great muscle for helping with hip mobility, as well as hip movement. Breathe through this stretch. Okay, and now we're going to inhale, slowly rise to center, and you can drop your foot. And that completes this flexibility session. Thank you for joining me.